Well, hey friends, and welcome to our little mini backyard homestead. It is a glorious, warm, sunny day, 49, 50 degrees here at the end of February. And it's a very sad video because, as you see behind me, we lost this hive. I think they died about 2 months ago, the beginning of December. They were out flying on a warm, sunny day, and then I hadn't seen them. We had a nice warm spell in January, and they were not out flying. My other hive is doing absolutely beautiful. They are just doing really good, and they come out flying on a nice warm day, so it clued me in. These guys were not out for several days during that warm spell, and I went in the hive, I opened it up, and they were all dead. So I had the state inspector come out and figure out what happened. They died from mites, so I'll show you a little bit of that, and we're going to be cleaning this out because this is a really nice warm sunny day. So my other hive that's doing really well, I have not opened it up yet. I'm pretty sure they've got lots of honey stores. I'll probably wait a month or so before I open it up, make sure it's really warm, because once you open it up, if it's a little cold, they have to consume a lot of honey to warm it back up. So I know they have tons of honey. I did not harvest any honey when I checked them in the fall. They had so much honey stored in there, so I'm pretty sure they're doing good. If they made it this far, fingers crossed they keep making it. But we're gonna go ahead and clean out this hive, and we might harvest some of the honey in the spring. I'm gonna split this hive into this hive here. The state inspector helped me look through and figure out and make sure you know, that there were no diseases or anything here, that I can't reuse this hive. She said it was just mites, and so I'm going to go through, and if I save some of this honey for the next hive that I put in here, it'll give them that much of a head start, and hopefully we'll get more honey. But I may reserve a little bit back and see, because you know, I've went through all this work this first year of beekeeping and I didn't really get any honey. So let's go in here and see what we've got going on. Or at least we can do this. Careful.
Where do I take this out?
I've got a sugar board here, and they haven't even really eaten it. So they did not die because they didn't have food. There's lots of dead ones here. Okay, go ahead and take that off. Can you take it off?
That's how heavy it is. Oh yeah, I can.
Last year, I took a beekeeping course through the county extension office here in Utah. This was the hive that I cared for all summer long, and then at the end of the season in the fall, I brought this home to overwinter here. Got lots of capped honey here. Ooh, it's dripping. Okay, so this is a really good frame of honey. They have tons and tons of capped honey, so they had tons of stores. I could save this or harvest it. I'm still deciding. So here we have a brood frame, and I can save the frames, but not the boards. There's still some kept brood. You can see there's some holes here. That's mite damage. There's still bee pupa in there. Okay, so we have to pop this out and throw it away, but we can save the frame and just insert a new one in there. Well, it doesn't matter if the frame breaks.
Ugh. I'm just throwing it away anyways.
Yep.
I don't want to break anything. I'm trying to put it in.
Hey bee, get out of here. This is going in the trash. There's gotta be an easier way to do this. Okay. Do you need help? Pull out your hands.
Just
give it a
hold
good
it right
pull.
here.
Yeah. Oh, look at, wow, that is heavy.
Is it honey?
Heavy. Yep, it's full of honey.
Can I please do the scraping?
Yeah.
Because I
knock that off. Okay. see all the dead bees down at the bottom of this. We're gonna take the rest of the frames out and then I'll show you how we knew it was mites. Okay, that one needs to be thrown out. So bring it over here and we'll dump it in the trash.
Because it's really light.
Okay, I see there's a dead bee. That's all mite damage on those. Here is the bottom of the box. You can see all of the dead bees. So I'm gonna show you how to do a mite check. Normally you do this every 2 weeks all throughout the summer. And this was checked for mites and treated before I brought it home from the class. So not really sure what happened. So you want a half a cup of bees. And normally when you do this, when your colony is alive, you make sure you don't get the queen. But here, I'm not gonna dig through and find the queen. All right, open this jar. So they're already dead, so it doesn't really matter
What you use.
Yeah, and then you take rubbing alcohol. If they're alive during the summer, then you can do a powdered sugar wash. So swish it around. All right, so then you just pour it out like Parmesan.
Look at all those mites.
Yep, look at all of those mites.
All those red dots are mites. Yep.
Yep, all of those red dots are mites. And basically, you don't want more than 1 or 2. If there's 1 or 2, you gotta treat. And this hive was treated, but apparently I should have checked and treated again. I don't even know how many that is. When the hive inspector was here, she guessed 50, but I actually kind of counted and there was probably more, like 100. So that's why they died. The mites are all dead because they didn't have a host to live, and it's been so cold in the hive that they've froze. So there's no risk of, you know, spreading mites here. All right, so now I just gotta clean this up. All cleaned up here. There's all the hive taken apart and cleaned. So I did save out these 4 frames. They're not 100% completely full, but they looked like really nice honey. So I'm gonna figure out how to extract these. In this plastic crate, I have all of the other honey frames that I'm not keeping and the pollen frames. So I'm just gonna put those in the basement. I'm storing them in a clear container because I don't want wax moths to get in there. I don't wanna leave it outside in the hive, so that's why I took the hive apart. So that's gonna go down in the basement. So thanks for joining us today. It was really sad to clean out that hive, especially because it could have been prevented. I should have monitored mites closely and treated again, even though I thought they were okay, but anyways, lesson learned. So now we can go into year 2 of being a beekeeper, and we got a strong hive going and we got a little bit of honey to show for it. So thanks for joining us. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. And the next video will be extracting the honey. See you guys next time.